Hello.
Hello, is this Brandy?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Brandy. This is Paul, Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. We have Tommy in the studio, still dancing from our dance break.
Hey, how's it going, Brandy? Sorry, I'm actually, I'm kind of a chubby dude, so once I got in motion, it takes a while for it to stop. So
it just ripples out, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. It just kind of keeps going. And
you can't stop that train.
It's just physics. Yeah, it's just physics at that
point. It is. Once in motion,
just stays in motion.
Stays in motion. Well, welcome to the show. The idea behind the radio show and podcast is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. And thank you for sending in the photo.
Absolutely.
And we feel like photos and fish stories do just that. They spread happiness to the person not only sharing the photo, but to all of us. So it was quite
we all get to see it, and we all get to enjoy it, and
we just hit over 1,000 downloads to the show. We've only been doing it for about 2 months, and we just got picked up on iHeartRadio, so your podcast will be available there.
Yep.
And we have people listening to you live all over the world, mostly in the U.S.
Mostly U.S., but we do have some European listeners as well.
So if you want to say hi to anybody, this is a husband and wife duo.
Yep.
And so once you're done with this thing, you could say, my podcast was better than yours.
Oh, look at that. What kind of seeds are you planting there?
It's always fun, I'm sure, when they're fishing together, because it looks like the fish that she caught was bigger than her husband's. And so...
Well, it was bigger than one of his. The first bull trout he caught was a 50-inch.
Oh, see?
And he threw that one back. And that was a couple weeks before we went again. And the second time we went, he caught a 35, and I caught a 39 and a half.
See, yes. he threw it back, and he was like, look, I don't want to gloat. Go, be free, fish. Be free.
Beef? Yes. 4 inches is still bigger.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Oh, yeah. See? Yeah, so second round I beat him.
There you go. There you go.
Well, let's hear your fish story. And you know what? We didn't ask how we were introduced to your husband, and I know that we messaged offline, but he sent in a Throwback Thursday of him playing the guitar, and we didn't bring it up. But it made us laugh, and so we're like, hey, and I'm calling him Bill like if I know him. It's William. And so we're like, hey, do you have a fish photo? Let's get you on the show. And then we actually invited him back, and he said, have my wife on the show. She fishes as well. And so This is a surprise from him, and we're so happy that you agreed to be on the radio show.
It's really cool to have a husband and wife
It really was his idea, and so I couldn't get a hold of you, so I had to get him involved in it to let you know that we were trying to get you on the show. So thanks again. We love that you fish together. I often tell my wife, this is how I tell her to fish with me. I always say, like, families who fish together stay together. It's just, I don't know if it works or not. It just seemed like a good thing to say. But anyway.
Well, I mean, that's our thing.
so she goes fishing with, she's always fished, but it's just something I do to say, like, it's time to go fishing together.
But you know what? This is Brandy's story. So we
want to hear about where you caught the fish, the location, if you want to give up where you caught the fish. If not, you can just make it up.
Yeah, make it up. Why not?
And the bait that you were using, and the size of the fish, if you were able to weigh it or measure it at all. Well, she actually just gave us the size of it. Yeah. So
it was 39 and a half. We didn't. Our scale was actually broken, so we weren't able to weigh it. But we were actually out on Sargent fishing for a while, and out on the beach. We prefer to fish right off the beach in first or second gut when they're feeding. It's the best time to catch them.
Nice.
And the biggest thing we don't really use a lot of stuff. We fish on a budget. We got 3 kids. So, um,
We do.
so our biggest thing
get
is,
it.
yeah. Honestly, fish bites go a long way. Our biggest thing is we'll get fish bites. That's pretty much the only bait we buy. We'll put that on a pompano rig, push it out into the first or second gut, and catch whiting on it. And then we'll, to catch the bull trout that I got, we used the head of one of the whiting we caught and put it on a shark leader and threw it out in the, I think it was the second gut, and just sat and wait. And next thing we knew, the truck was like shaking because we have all of our poles on the back of our truck. We fish out the back of the truck.
That actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like quite the heck of a fishing trip. Like I'm actually a little jealous that I'm not there physically.
I'm
like, dude, we're fishing out of the back of a truck. I mean, just that's awesome.
There's a couple of places where we can do that.
Well, yeah,
where we could fish out of the truck.
That's awesome, though.
Sometimes you have to.
That's why we like fishing out the beach, because we can just pull the truck right up to that water. And just his dad actually built us a pole holder out of one of our old extenders that we use for a kayak.
Yeah.
And he made the holders flush with the top so we can still haul a kayak. But when we're out fishing, we just put it on the tailgate.
Holders,
put it in the holders, and then it holds all of our rods for us. And we just sit on the back of the tailgate and fish off the back of the truck.
That's awesome.
So we got a seat and a view, and don't got to worry about nothing.
That's awesome. And then you guys just
holds all of our rods.
And you guys basically use one bait to catch another bait to catch another bait to finally catch your end result type of thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the best way to catch fish is to catch whatever they're eating.
Exactly.
So there's no point in going out and buying a whole bunch of stuff. Because if you go out and buy bait, that may not be what they're eating.
This is how Felix and I usually fish the beaches around here.
Well, Tommy, we
don't invite you, Paul. We don't invite you, Paul. But
we sell fish bait.
Yeah, but no. What I'm saying is,
let's not tell people just to use.
I'm saying like
stuff they could find.
No,
come on.
No,
I mean we use fish bites to catch like the whiting and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
got to have something to be able to catch the actual big bait to get the big fish.
Exactly.
This is a discussion Tommy and I have all the time. Like he's like, hey, I'm like, Tommy, we have fish product that we carry.
That's not what I'm saying.
And it mirrors the actual.
Okay. Example. When we're fishing,
what people.
When Felix and I are fishing the pier, we use baits.
Okay, we'll get something that looks like a whiting's head.
Oh, see,
and you'll be good.
Exactly. See, no, we over here it's a little different. We usually go for like shark and rays and stuff like that. So.
I've caught plenty of shark off of that.
So in order for us here,
I've caught 2 black tips.
Oh, see, well, you got different types of shark over there. We catch a lot of thresher over here, and
okay.
And so over here we have to use our baits and our rigs, our sabiki rigs and stuff that we buy or that we have here from us, and then we use those to catch mackerel, and then we use the mackerel to catch the sharks, because that's why the sharks are there. They're chasing the macs. So that's how we do it. I mean, it's the same concept.
No, I get it. I'm teasing.
I know you're teasing.
I like to fly fish when I can, and it's always fun to pick up a rock and see what the fish are feeding on. And then I look to see what type of fly I have that looks like whatever I saw underneath the rock.
Yeah.
And so I don't ever make my own fly, so it's something that, whatever I...
And you don't ever catch any fish, so...
No, I do catch fish here and there, but it's... even for people who are using artificial baits, if you can mirror whatever the fish are eating, that's what's going to...
What we don't have is a hookup for the back of our truck, which we should look into, because that would be awesome.
Well, we appreciate...
Yeah, it's great.
Everything that you just gave us. We love the fish story. We were there with you. Tommy's still in the back of the truck right
I
now.
am. I'm still in the back of the truck trying to open up a beer.
Like in his own head. So that's how you know it's a good fish story, when you could take Tommy there with you.
Yeah.
I enjoy all of them. Please continue to send in your fish photos, and we'll share them with the group.
And we would love to have both of you guys back.
Yes, we can have. I feel like yours was better than William's. So when he listens to this back, it would be like, we need to have you back, William.
William, you're still on my. I got you both on my team, but William, your story was good too. Don't let Paul fool you.
I'm kidding. No, we love them both. We like the fish story. They're all fun to hear. We feel like we're there with you when we're listening to it.
Yep.
And so please continue to do that, and post them on our Facebook.
Absolutely.
Or send them in. We have a fish. We have a flish. A flish?
Did you just say flish?
I added an L to the fish.
Oh Lord. Well, I gotta say, I'm happy. I'm really happy to have a fishing family. Husband and wife duo, pretty much the whole family. And
we have a written blog too, so if you want to submit to that, you could say, "Hey, William, I know how to write and you don't. Now I'm a blogger and you're not."
You're really trying to plant that seed, aren't you?
Am I?
Man.
No, my wife actually.
Well, he is the one who taught me how to fish, so I mean.
See, there you go. See, she's got to give credit to where credit's due. So there you go.
No, I get it. No, my wife. She actually. I'll get up early and go fish, and then she'll come down to the spot that I was just fishing and catch a bigger fish.
Yeah,
and she likes to point it out to me.
That's your life story, because me and you have went fishing.
I wouldn't have it any other way. It's funny. It's fun.
Yeah, him and I have gone fishing together too, and I've maxed out, and he's still sitting there trying to catch his first one. Which, true story, actually happened.
Oh, well, there's many stories I could say that happened. It's we were fishing next to this lady who brought her 2 kids. She had a baby in arm. She was using a bass lure to catch trout,
and she still hooked up.
It was too big, and she caught a trout, and I did it. And so Tommy points out
with the baby on her hip, reeling in, and she was
baby
still
on
like,
her hip.
That's how you got to do it, man.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Gotta make it work.
And Paul's like 3 feet away from her, looking at her like, "Why haven't I caught anything?"
No, I told Tommy she's not going to catch anything. I actually was going to give her, because we have a ton of gear from the company, and we took it with us. And I was like, we should give her some of our gear so she could catch a trout for her kid. And I did not need to at all. She caught fish, and I didn't.
Meanwhile, for the past half hour, I was already sitting there waiting because I had already maxed out. So,
Oh wow!
Yeah. I'm obviously a better fisherman.
Well, I see, that doesn't really matter to me. It's just about being on the water, and of course I want to catch fish. But we're going to upload your fish story to all our platforms that we mentioned.
Yep.
So thank you very much. And I was teasing, but we do have a blog. If you want to submit a written blog there, it's
absolutely
for people to submit to. And today's episode was brought to you by Columbia
River Hookers. Yep. And
awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be looking forward to seeing some more photos from you guys, and we'll be looking forward to talking to you guys again.
Yeah, from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box, tight lines.
Tight lines, Brandy. Take care. Enjoy your Saturday. Have fun. And give William a little bit of heck for us.
Oh, I will. No worry.
He has a good sense of humor, because he wouldn't have sent in that picture otherwise.
Yeah. Take care.
Oh yeah, he definitely does. Right. We're a bunch of pranksters in our family.
That's all. That's how you keep it fun. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.